But there's also something that's happening right now. There's a movement right now, and Zack Snyder kind of started this too with Batman versus Superman. But people are asking, should Batman kill? That's the question. Should Batman kill? And Zack Snyder put it out there again. We've been rebooting Batman, rebooting the DCU, changing things, warping things, making it different. And Zack Snyder was on Joe Rogan talking about this. He's got a lot of slack about having Batman kill somebody. And people are like, well, yeah, Superman kills somebody too. But people are like, yeah, maybe Batman shouldn't kill people. But he's like, well, Batman wants to have that God complex. Of course, he's gone through so much shit. He's a murderer. That's what he should do. And that goes back to the Frank Miller comics, The Dark Knight Returns, where Batman just wasn't what he used to be. He wasn't the truth and justice in the American way like Superman was. He was killing bitches because he had to. I mean, that's what it was. And for me, I say, does Batman have to kill? I don't think he has to kill. Batman's always brooding. He's always angry. I get that. He's got some trauma in his past. He probably needs to talk to some more therapists. But at the end of the day, does he need to kill people? No, but Zack Snyder thinks, and there's a movement, like people get mad about the rebooting of the Batman, and people are excited about like what's going to be, and they want a gritty Batman. They want Batman to kill. We got Battinson. We got all these different people coming around. We don't really know our new Batman for Batman and Batman the Bold or Bold and the Beautiful. What's it called? Batman the Bold?
Brave and the Bold. Brave and the Bold.
I got freaking
Bold and Beautiful and the Brave.
I got all that shit in my head. Brave and the Bald.
With I heard Robin's going to be Damian Wayne.
All that shit, but
Big Brass Balls, I think is what it is.
Got it. Brass balls. The question I put out there today is: does Batman have to actually kill people? And that's the question. To be successful, does he have to kill people, or can he be a normal person?
No, not even close. Hero?
Oh, Ron really wants to say this. Ron, you tell me. Ron, you hear this. Do you think that Batman needs to do this, or is there a way around it where we have a new Batman that doesn't have to be so aggressive? Rachel!
You can be aggressive without killing somebody. And I mean, let's go on that. Anybody can kill somebody. They do everywhere. So it's like, let's do something maybe aggressive, creative, blah, blah, blah. But you're not killing somebody.
And for a long time, Ron, look at Val Kilmer right here. Val Kilmer wasn't killing anybody. Right. He wasn't doing it. George Clooney wasn't. Well, George Clooney definitely wasn't. He was more like swiping the credit
Adam West
card all day. Adam West wasn't. I mean, Christian Bale didn't. We got freaking finally. We got to the point where we got to Zack Snyder's universe where we had Alec Baldwin. Oh my God!
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. I'm drinking a little bit, guys.
Oh man!
I'm thinking about Russ. I'm thinking about Russ.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
I'm thinking about Russ right now, guys. I am. Do you see this being something that the younger generation needs? Batman to be killing people. Violence has become a huge thing these days. In order for people to watch it, he needs to kill people.
Queen's saying it right now. That's why he's Batman, to help people.
Yeah,
but that's how you help people is by killing the bad guys. Duh. I'm just kidding.
Actually, as I was saying it, I sort of then thought that, and I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should.
No, I was just kidding. Totally. Just
I like my Batman not to kill people because in the comics, it created a great moral dilemma between how he handles things,
for sure,
and the cops handle things,
for sure,
and how. When Jason Todd came into the situation and he became Red Hood,
what's that noise?
He's like the vigilante Punisher. He puts him down. He puts a bullet in him.
Red Hood, man, what a fucking character.
The best comic is when he first came back and he asked Batman, he goes, I'm not asking you to kill Penguin. I'm not asking you to kill Two-Face. I'm just asking you to kill him, which he's pointing at the Joker. And I'm asking you to do it because how many people have you been responsible for by putting him behind bars instead of in the freaking ground? And Batman's like, I can't do it because it's too easy. Once you go down that road and just his moral compass by not killing people it's very hard for him. He wants to.
Yes.
He feels it, but by being the better man. And I think by just having him and then if he accidentally kills somebody, let's say somebody falls or drops, it'll hurt him a lot more than if he's just like running around, running people over. You know what I mean?
Dude, but people want to see this gritty side of Batman. Like when Batfleck came around,
you can still do gritty.
About it.
Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely. Batfleck. He was a great Batman. but you can do that without killing.
Absolutely.
And then I think with the Brave and the Bold, they gotta stick to that no killing rule, because if they're going with his son as Robin,
Hey, man. Yep.
which is Talia al Ghul's kid, the heir apparent to Raish, he's gonna want to kill people.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what Damian Wayne does in the comics. He just wants to kill. So you're gonna have that two sides to both of them to balance that out. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's where it gets really interesting, and that's where you're.
yeah,
thinking.
yeah.
Look what Queen says too. Queen said he became Batman because his parents were taken from him, and he had to stop that from happening to other people. And so it's like his parents were killed. So as Batman, like, you're not trying to kill people because he knows the effect on his soul, his livelihood, his life, and his persona, and that's why he wanted to stop it. And unfortunately, we had these different takes of Batman in the comics where they wanted to show him go crazy. We had, he had a whole switch thing where his dad became Batman and he didn't become Batman.
Different universe.
So I was going to say,
yeah.
Touchy Ghost just passed it.
And also, Jigo said that Ron be a great Batman. Excellent Batman, actually. Just putting it out there.
I'm down. I'm down. I don't need to kill anybody.
And then Thirsty Daddy be a great Boy Wonder. There we go.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah.
Can I say something here from a reality standpoint?
Why? GR.
Sorry, guys. It's going to be hard. When you kill somebody, it hits you inside that you can't believe. And I can speak from practical experience, guys. Sorry to the viewers, but I was a sniper in Vietnam. I've actually killed somebody, and it sucks. And beyond words, you can't imagine. And Batman, Superman, any of the superheroes are supposed to be above that. Because when that happens, that moment happens, it hurts you in places you can't imagine. So no, Batman can't kill anybody. I'm sorry. It takes away from the whole concept of a hero. I mean,
think it changes his whole dynamic as Batman, the freaking bringer of good in a lot of ways, like trying to save the city. Yeah.
I mean, I can remember. I'm sorry, guys. This is.
I think this is fucking awesome, man.
No, I love this, GR.
It goes into a place that it goes into your soul.
Yeah.
And Brian, just to take him aside, that's why your dad and I could talk for 2 hours in the backyard that day that I met your dad.
My dad's also a Vietnam vet, so they were had a big conversation. My dad came to visit one time.
Yeah, Brian got mad at me for 2 months and wouldn't talk to me.
I did not talk to you. I was like, how the hell do you guys having this conversation? And I'm not. That's all it was. And I was doing stuff, But that GR.
For those of you that don't understand, I said to Brian, there's one simple reason. And he looked at me like I was on drugs, and I said, you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
And when you haven't been in a situation like combat, you can act it and all that bullshit, but it was a different world. And I'm glad you weren't there, Brian, or any of you others weren't there. It sucked.
I can't imagine, GR, but thank you for being there.
That piece about
thank you, GR.
Thank you for being there at that time. It's a tough time, GR, so thank you for being there for a lot of people that wouldn't be there, couldn't be there, and for us that just weren't alive. It's like it's a big deal. It's helped us out a lot.
Thanks.
Sorry,
guys, I didn't mean to depress anybody, but
don't.
I'm glad you said it, man.
Person,
yeah,
you're a big comic book person too. Like, it makes you upset, though, right? That they're going to try to go this route. It makes it feel something that you're like, this is not right for Batman. Then we're talking about Batman in Vietnam. It's whole different. But I'm saying the idea of it though is like, Batman's supposed to be a symbol of hope. And Superman is too, but like for justice in the American way, and you don't need to kill people to make it justice happen. You don't have to do that, right, GR? You don't have to do that.
you don't.
In society, you don't have to do that.
That's basically what I was trying
Greatest
to say.
detective.
You did.
Because it hurts you as much as it hurts them.
I love the idea of just making him a detective and making it be that way and just having him delve into the world and actually have it be
100%.
like,
There we go.
I love
Smart.
True
Well,
detective, Batman. How great would that be, guys? That'd be awesome.
Well,
I watched
Ryan,
that
if you think about it, the difference between Batman and Superman and a lot of the superheroes is the fact that Batman did it with tools and his brain, not with his might and power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending
That
on
was a
depending on what iteration too, Batman's a little more violent than the other superheroes. Although he doesn't kill, he'll go farther than Superman will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
He kicks ass and takes names.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he doesn't have super strength either, so it's
right.
it's like fucking you get punched. It's like okay, you. So,
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Well said.
Superman gets punched. He's like, all right, well, I don't know.
So Spencer, what do you think too? Do you want to see Batman killing bitches? Do you think that's great for the movement
Bitches.
forward? People.
I mean, you know what? I was honestly, I was on the boat that like the sanctity of life is what I think Bruce preserves because of his parents. And somebody commented, Queen Glenn was commented on that earlier, for sure. But it's something that I don't think Damien has, especially as being raised in the help me out.
League of Assassins.
League of Assassins, thank you.
Bring it in.
So, yeah, and that's something that I think is going to be a huge milestone in this new concept is how to be. You have to be more intelligent. You have to work harder to not kill, right? To not give in to those things. In those moments, you have to have control over yourself. It's a whole fucking thing, and it's a fantastic example. But also, I love what GR said because in the reality of things, like some of these characters, they were created years ago in the midst of war. You know what I mean? And they were literally like concepts to get kids to understand, how to deal with the world and problems and so on and so forth, So I think now we're desensitized to war, superheroes, a lot of this shit. And if you think about it pragmatically, it's something you can just impress on real life easily and think through and be like, well, no, that's wrong. So I don't know. I really respect and I appreciate your take there and being real with us. But yeah, I think it's
great.
Yeah,
We are.
Yeah. Here to GR, everybody.
Thank you.
100%.
Thanks in the chat.
Going for that, I was just sharing a real moment from.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's great, GR. It's awesome.
Those years were a bitch, and I was lucky. I came home with what the shrinks call a compartmentalized mind, which means I live those memories and I put them in a box and throw them and not open them again. The closest I ever came to a flashback was the first 3 minutes of Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That was the most realistic war footage I've ever seen.
Queen says we love you, GR.
100%.
Thank you, Queen.
Yeah.
I love you too, honey. Even though we've never met.
And Racer X says Batman and Superman were created during the Depression. The new Superman looks lame. That's what Tim says. And he says also terrible casting.
He hasn't seen nothing. How the fuck does he call it lame? There ain't nothing out there.
No,
Yeah.
Corn Sweat's working out, dude. All I see is gym footage.
Dude, Nicholas
All I
Holt is
see.
Lex Luthor. I got faith.
It's going to be great.
And Racer X says, GR, I've had similar experiences. I can relate. Thank you for serving, Racer X. And you've been serving for us. Thank you so much for being here.
Racer.
Every
Welcome to the club, brother, if you have.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you guys for what you said. I really do.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, GR. Thank you, man. You're fucking killing it. That's why the thirsty daddy.
And on that note, I think I'll have a drink.
That's it.
That's why. Like we don't know about Superman. We know about Batman. They're trying to move the brave and the bold forward. I'll call it the brave and the bold and the beautiful. They're trying to move it forward, and I hope that it's good, and I hope that Superman's good. But at the end of the day, as we said, I don't think Batman really needs to kill. I know Zack Snyder thought that was something. I know the chat is very divided on Zack Snyder. They said we don't need him anymore. He messed it up. But
I will say, it was I think one of the biggest differences between, and I think Jordan pointed out earlier, it was the Flashpoint paradox when you see Thomas Wayne and he fucking just straight up shoots people with guns, right?
Right.
And that's a huge difference between like the morality of the hero, so I do think it is drastically important.
I just think you make a better Batman movie when you have his morality views.
Yes, his fight over that.
And then his friends that have different morality views. Like, James Gordon, he'll use a gun. He's a cop.
No problem.
He's not afraid to, I mean.
Guy, woman, man.
Then if you do bring in Jason Todd, you make him a vigilante that's working with Batman eventually.
And it's almost like Batman views himself. I mean, he's the most capable. So it's almost like I'm capable of doing this job without killing anybody. Why would I do any less? Right.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm ranting, but yeah.
Yeah, we could talk Batman forever.
It's a good rant. I think
somebody is the hardest thing you ever do.
I wouldn't know, GR. I can't even imagine. And for somebody that went through, it's
I truly hope I never
journey in a lot of ways too, GR. It's like it's a guy that lost everything at an early age. I go back to like what these comic book characters are based off of. Like it's like somebody that lost everything, and you have to build yourself back. And it's like really a great story. And
you're supposed to learn. You know what I mean? You're supposed to learn about, the plight of what people go through, and suspend your own reality. Not a lot of us have had parents that were shot in an alley. So it's like,
right. No. I just feel that if he wasn't willing to kill the Joker after he blew up Jason Todd and his mom, I don't think he'd kill. You know what I mean? He wouldn't ever go off that deep end.
I understand the whole thing. Jason Todd's like, no. This guy should die. It's like, I get why you think that, but no, I don't. I don't think that. Stuff.
God, how do I say this?
Who would have thought Batman would be so touching tonight?
Wow.
Hey, I'm a touchy-feely kind of guy. What can I say? But bottom line is, guys,
we love Batman.
All of our conjecture doesn't mean anything, because the hardest thing in life, the hardest thing in the world to do is take a life. Nothing you can do is harder than that, because you got to look them in the eye and pull a trigger or use a knife or whatever. But I hope nobody in our group of 5 and all those lovely people that are watching us ever have to go through that thought, because it sucks.
I agree, GR. I mean, I don't know. And I think that what you've done is, helped a lot of people out, and it's tough. And I think that with your knowledge of what it comes down to,
Brian, it's not a job; it's an adventure. Oh yeah,
I'm sure. But what you've done has been a lot of things a lot of people shouldn't do. I think that somebody that's a vigilante like Batman shouldn't do either, because they should be out there helping people. And your scenario is a whole different world, war zone, whole different world.
Yeah, but you're right, Brian. They're there to save people and help people.
Yep.
Not kill them.
And unfortunately,
now
war is different.
Shut up.
I will say the Killing Joke said it best. Yeah. The Joker took James Gordon to the brink, man. I mean, he's seen his daughter shot, all those videos, and he told Batman at the end, you have to bring him in. You have to do this the right way. We have to prove that he's wrong. We have to prove the Joker's wrong. We won't break. We are better than this.
Well said.
And Batman
Whoever
is
wrote
better than that.
is a great script.
And that's why.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
And that's why Batman should not kill anyone. And you know what? That's what we're saying on Cruise Control. Let us know how you feel about that, really. And also, I don't think.
No, Brian said that he should kill. I think I remember Brian saying that. I don't.
I think I do.
I think everybody else is in agreement. Batman shouldn't kill. But Brian, I remember Brian saying, "Let's roll it back.
Let's go again.
Let's roll it back. Let's roll it back."
I don't mind. You know, it's kind of fun sometimes. I mean, I'll just say, like, I'm not gonna fucking backpedal, but I think it's kind of like what he's done before. I think I don't want to see Bat Clooney again. I want to see Batman.
Why not?
Real.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
George Clooney is the best. Is the fucking best Bruce Wayne.
I kid. I joke.
Wayne George Clooney lives that Bruce Wayne lifestyle his whole life. He is Bruce Wayne.
I like Val Kilmer. I like Val Kilmer.
I love Val Kilmer, but John Hamm over here, Tim Banks, aka the God King, John Hamm for Batman. I've been fucking saying it, man.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Christian Bale.
Well, Christian Bale was, yeah.
Was
I mean,
so
it's
good.
everybody's fighting to be as good as Christian Bale.
I hated his Batman voice. I hated it.
Oh,
Well, you gotta have the voice, honey.
who could read
I'm
the
going-
encyclopedia to me? And
I'm going out
loved
on
it.
a limb. He really wants the role. He really wants it. Alan Richardson. He really wants it bad. I think he's going to be our new Batman. Reacher.
Oh yeah, yeah. A lot of fan stuff out there. You know?
He really wants it
Real
bad.
Reacher.
Yeah, the real Reacher.
Next time, Boogie, yeah.
With black hair. Bruce Wayne has to have black hair, man. I'm big on that. Big on.
Yeah. Well, Val Kilmer did, though. Val Kilmer had blonde hair.
Val Kilmer had
Oh,
gelled
it's kind of
brown
like
hair.
brown. Yeah.
He had dark gelled brown hair.
Alan's got the looks.
He does have
I mean, he's
the look.
beefy. I mean, he's definitely, yeah.
He is.
But he's also Aquaman. I hate when they do that. He was Aquaman in Smallville.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah,
that's
he
too
was.
close.
But
You know?
They're gonna try to
but
find
whatever.
somebody new, I think, because at the end of the day, like just
Yeah, but if you're going, if he's got to be older, so who are you going to find
Yeah.
that's new?
Well, he's 40.
But it's only like a couple of years older.
45.
They want to
Yeah,
make
he's
him
gonna-
2 years.
Yeah, he's probably going to be what, 40, 41 probably.
No, I think, how old is Corn Sweat? 32?
Yeah, but he's going to have a 13-year-old
he's early
Damian
30s.
Wayne.
I think I mean, from what I read, he's just supposed to be a couple years older than Superman.
Oh, okay.
Not 10, not 5, more like 2 or 3.
But he has the young Robin, so wouldn't he be a little bit older, like 40s?
35, you got a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, it could work that way. Yeah.
35. I
You got a
mean,
15-year-old kid.
he is chiseled.
Yeah.
I just heard the
You
two
know?
top
It's
the two
Schindler
top
runs
prospects are Alan
I like that.
Richardson and Jensen Ackles wants it really bad.
I hate both. I love them. I love both of them. I don't think either of them fit. I want to see somebody else, somebody new.
Jensen does Batman
Yeah.
in the
He has the audio.
cartoon
Yeah.
movies right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great strengths. We'll see a Man Bat, maybe Man Bat one day.
No, I hated him as a villain. I fucking hated
think
Man Bat.
That's stupid. So stupid.
I think they got to figure out Batman, of course, and I think that at the end of the day, Zack Snyder tried something different. It didn't work that well. I mean, I still like the Snyder stuff. I think Batfleck did a great job.
No, he was great. Yeah, he was
good.
great. I think
By
they
the
just
end of
need
the
to. They just need to meld. You could still do it too. Pattinson's Batman. Just put him in the goddamn universe and have that be your Batman.
It's time. He won't sign the contract. That's why, Jordan. He won't sign the
know.
contract to do more
I
than
don't
one
want it.
movie at a time. So
He won't do it because I don't want it. That's why he won't do it.
You
Oh, that's
won't.
fine.
Oh, that's
we need somebody that was
That's why. I talked about it. He doesn't.
We got cool.
He's cool with me about it.
He wants to live in that world. Find
You
somebody
can
else who
cast
wants to live in
me,
that world.
Spencer. Go ahead.
Well, I think people are just going to get confused because supposedly Pattinson wants to do Robin in his universe, and now we're going to
Yeah.
have Robin in the fucking other universe.
It's too much. It's almost
That's
too
what you
much.
get when you do 2 different Batmans at the same time.
Yep.
Capitalism. Kind of love it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell you, at the end of the day, Batman, if you don't kill, that's fine. Make something that works well, and don't be so fucking convoluted in this universe. Figure it out. and we'll see where this universe goes. And again, at the end of the day, I have a feeling that that Warner Brothers will sell off very soon. So this won't even fucking matter.
That's
what I'm talking about.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It won't matter. If they buy Paramount, they're again. If they buy Paramount, they merge and they sell out the Universal. Then Universal gets all it out. We'll start all over again. None of that conversation matters, and it's probably going to happen. That's called Hollywood. Everybody,
Hollywood.
let's go. So it's called
Hollywood. That's.